Yo, it's me, Vladimir. What's good, guys? It's day two of the 10K a month speedrun challenge that I set out for myself. And today we're going over the see if I made the goals, if I accomplished the goals I set yesterday and set some more, so I could put that accountability that I said I'll do. So this is the second time I'm making this video because my mic wasn't picking up. So let's hope it picks it up this time. So yesterday I set out the goal to when I wake up, I'll read my book, The Copywriting Secrets by Jim Edwards, and I did accomplish that goal. I read roughly 20-25 pages, and I had the audiobook like I said I will, so I fully understood what it said and got into my head. And just to completely solidify and fortify it into my head, I went on Google and got a summary of what I read. So I just read it over and got somebody else's opinion just to keep drilling it into my head. Now I got those first 20-25 pages in my head. So tomorrow I'm setting out to read some more. I've already put myself goals to try to read almost every day, no matter the length. I just want to read, and I want to be reading different copywriting, productivity, finance, business, psychology books, just so I could get my mind straight and also be ahead of the game. Because the real value is not in free YouTube courses, paid courses even sometimes, because it all goes back to the greats like Jim Edwards, Russell Brunson, all those guys, and just the books they wrote and what they preach basically. So I also set myself the goal yesterday to finish off the VSL script for my travel client, and I did complete the VSL script. I do want to uh off the fresh palette, fresh day tomorrow. I wanted to read it and see it from a bit basically a different perspective, because the the you today thinks different from you tomorrow. So maybe like what I thought tonight was written well, tomorrow afternoon I'll be like, oh, who wrote this garbage? So I also learned that reading aloud, like out loud, especially copy, it could actually make it sound completely different. Like when I write a piece of copy and it sounds like it flows good in my head, but then I read it out loud as if somebody else is reading it, and I'm like, "Oh, this does not flow like I thought it does." And then me completely changing it just makes it that much more persuasive, because gets it out of my head and gets it into everybody else's basically, even though it's just me reading it to myself. So the I also, even though it was a very like eventful day outside of copywriting, I still was able to finish the VSL script, and I was able to take some notes from these two YouTube videos that I watched that actually were very beneficial. One of them spoke about different frameworks. Even though I have some frameworks that I already know, I was able to take more notes and just get it into my head. Because for me, uh, writing notes while taking like those type of videos just makes it almost double or triple more memorable in my head. Just so I could either go back, or just like the act of me writing it makes me think. There was times where I wrote it on hand, but now I just have a Google Doc. It's right now on my other screen, um, where I just take notes of different things like that. And I could just easily go back to it. It's just in my Google Drive whenever I need it, and it has different. examples, different hooks, just different things I just like splurge onto there, and I put it all into one document, so it's the same as like a notebook. Mm, what else did I do today? Um, so for tomorrow's goals, I want to finish up that VSL by just like checking it over. Like I did all the writing. I think I just need to check it over. I'll try to get a different copywriter to check it out, and I believe that I'm gonna finish. Not believe. Uh, I will finish the sales page that goes hand in hand with it, right? So I could get it to my client as soon as possible, and make sure that it's up to her liking to see if there's anything else she wants me to change or modify. Also, I want to I want to read over some more copy and take notes on how each thing, like just different like phrases that they use that maybe I could write. It's always good to it, it's just like read over other people's copies, things that are like already won, just so you could see what works and take notes about that. And I think that's good for today. Yeah, I also want to run down just so I know. Read tomorrow, no matter how long. Read a piece of copy. Finish sales page. Uh, finalize VSL script, and I think that's good. It's four things. That's easy. And I think if I have time, which most likely I will, I want to write just one or two mock emails just for the practice. Um, and I want to start outreaching. I, I want to. I could either do that instead of the emails tomorrow, or I'll start that on day three. We'll see, guys. I think that's it for tonight. All right. I want y'all to comment down below. I need somebody to review that copy. All right, I'll catch y'all.